Hello my beautiful hammerhead and welcome back to another video. So in this one I want to talk about the future of Age of Sigmar. I know 10th edition 40k just released, the hype is real and it's in a good spot for me. I know there are problems will always be there, that is to be expected, but as of right now I'm pretty happy with it. But however, everyone who knows me, everyone who knows me knows that I have a soft spot for Age of Sigmar in my heart. And with many great things to come in the future for both systems, I already talked about my predictions and rumors for 40k. You can watch the video up there. And with this one, well, we also have a roadmap. We have rumors. It's prediction time! Okay, let's go with this one first. This is nothing too surprising because, well, we already know that the cities of Sigmar are on the way. I already broke down the battle tome with all the rules on my German channel. It's quite a good book. It's going to be nerfed pretty fast, but it's a good book. It's really fun. And so we can see here, just ignore the 27th because that's Sunday. It's going to be the 26th, so in 2 weeks time there will be the pre-orders for the Cities of Sigmar army box. And the other next big thing is the Dawnbringers campaign book, the second one, end of September probably, so mid to end. The title Reign of Brooders, such a good title, with more orcs than just the big pig, and the big pig is a great. The trailer for this model was so good. I laughed my bum off. But yeah, okay, I really don't care about TGA. I don't know what that is. So, okay, then we have this one. These are great things. If this is true, there are many things for us to be happy about in the Age of Sigmar sphere. So, the other thing is we have here, we already have these, this is gone, Cities of Sigmar in 2 weeks, book 2. It's clear that this is Aurochs. So Reign of Brood is probably a true story. Then we had a Chaos cover, we have a Destruction cover. This is probably going to be a Death cover, so I don't know, let's just call it the Rise of the Necromancer or something like that. I just hope it's going to coincide with, oh no, this is probably going to be Order, so the Flesh Eater Courts, the next big thing, and this book are going to be released not really simultaneously, but probably side by side with about a week or two in between. Why does my eye itch right now? Okay, we have all those great things. Now, prediction time. I'm going on the route because I know Games Workshop for about 20 years. I know how they think, how they operate, and these aren't going to be things that are widely rumored, but predictions that are grounded. Because first of all, we have the new Vanguard boxes for Age of Sigmar, which are slowly but surely replacing the Start Collecting boxes. And with the combat patrols, yeah, it's going to be the same thing. Buy the box, build it like the cover, play against your opponent. Simple as that. This is going to be one of the things. The other thing is going to be with some of the rules. We already see some things in the Cities of Sigmar book. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we have many characters well synergize with specific units. And this is also a thing in 40k right now, because we know that a Terminator captain can only go into a unit of Terminators. We know that the Winged Prime can only go in Tyrant Warriors, which is strange right now. And so on. So it does make sense which hero leads what unit. Totally fine. And in Cities of Sigmar we have the same thing. So 4th edition, it's going to be the same thing. Soulblight, a White King on foot, can lead Graveguard units. Bastion Cathalos of the Stormcast, probably the Annihilators. Night Relictors, the Vanquishers, and so on. You know what I mean. I don't have to expound on this. But it would be pretty hilarious if Krondys could lead a unit of Stormdrake Guard. Just massive dragons in one unit. But no, that's not going to happen. So then we have... It's not a real secret now anymore. Magic is going to be different, because in every other, well, Games Workshop game, magic of the psychic phase is gone. Because it's still, you still have to roll for things. A Psycha's ability is not a given thing if it's something offensive or anything else. So if you're going to smite the enemy, you still have to roll like it's a shooting attack, which is nice. It makes the game more dynamic. Then there were the previews for the Old World, which also had the same shenanigans. So we know that 4th edition is going to, well, do the same. And if you're still skeptical about this, there are many hints that Games Workshop is doing this for years. Because you probably just started a couple of months ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe you are a veteran of the hobby and you just haven't noticed it because you were focused on solely 40k or solely Age of Sigmar or the predecessor Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Because since Age of Sigmar, the design teams for both games are going back and forth with both of the systems, where they're trying to test things in one game and we're using it in the other one. The Stormcast Eternals had the Vanguard Paladors. Those are a unit of 3 mounted Stormcasts. Then we got the Outriders in, well, the Space Marines. They had the Vanguard Raptors with longbow crossbow thingies. I forgot the name, doesn't really matter. There are snipers. We got the Eliminators, also a unit 3x3. Just as an example. So the next thing is the starter box, of course. We already know, there are rumors about Skaven are going to be part of the box. We already have the Underworld warbands with Ashen, the new Plague Rats, which are amazing. Please, more of those. We have the new Deathmaster, and they are all amazing, beautiful models. And with the setting moving to Ulgu, as, yeah, well, Underworlds is now going to Ulgu, and we already had those things, those hints in Underworld for the next edition. It was always a given, because we went to Shaiish in Underworld, we went to Gur in Underworlds, and so it went on. And now with Ulgu and with Rats, there are the predominant enemies, not really, but still there are there. And with that, we finally are going to have the Umbraneth, the real shadow demon dark elves of Malarian. You know, the son of Morathi, the god of shadows, which is going to be incredibly amazing for me, because I'm waiting for him since Age of Sigmar, because I had a dark elf army and he was the leader of my dark elf army, and I always knew that he was going to be the Phoenix King of the elves. But he fell into a trap and I was proven right in the end times. I'm still mad about this, but this is good storytelling. So, yes, With Umbraneth on the horizon and Skaven getting a revamp, this is going to be beautiful. And where do I know that they are called the Umbraneth? Well, first of all, Warhammer community accidentally leaked the name themselves. It was on an article about the Shadow Stalkers, and yeah, well, they changed it in a couple of minutes, but the internet does not forget. And especially I do not forget such things. And with Games Workshop trying to test the field on how people are responding to the Shadow Stalkers is also a great test field for them. So yeah, then I have some rumor predictions, just like with the heroes leading a unit. The rally command is going to go, because in Cities of Sigmar we have this rule that units who are under battle shock, when models are going to run away, on a 4-up, they're not going to run away. And that we have something similar to this one. Maybe on a 6, maybe on a 5, but instead of the rally command that we will get this, which would be great. And also that some of the balancing thingies are going to be not in the first round, not in the second round, but after the third round, which I really like. Because you can't use your once per battle ability in the first round, use it incredibly hard, but you have to play the game to, well, use the unit first of all, and then it's not a guarantee that you can use it. I personally really like this. They already have something like this in 40k as well. Not only with Cities of Sigmar for the Fusiliers with the Black Powder Squire, we have the Tau that get better in the third round, just as an example. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. Why? Because this way we can build a bigger community, can talk more Warhammer almost every day. And yeah, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!